Hi, this is Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for more than 40 years now and helping businesses grow, helping people find work, helping recruiters be more effective. I just got back from a meeting in Charlotte, North Carolina, it was a regional meeting of members of NPA Worldwide. Now, if you're not familiar with that network, go to npaworldwide.com at the end of this video. Now, I've been a member again for almost 2 years now. I was a member 20 some odd years ago when I was still in New York. And then what I did was I joined a firm. I sold a business I was involved with and joined the firm, and actually two firms in New York over the course of a 20 some odd year period of time. They were pretty much New York centric. I didn't really need the services of a national network that's now international in scope. Now, I'll tell you, I've attended two annual meetings and now this regional meeting, and the caliber of the individuals is extremely good. Now, what is NPA Worldwide? It's a network internationally of recruiting firms, small practitioners generally. It's headquartered in the US, so many of the members are in the US and in Canada. But they also have a good membership in Australia, Asia, and Latin America, Europe, the Middle East, South Africa. In Africa, I'm only aware of South Africa. There may be other places. And by the time that you are considering it after you've seen this video, perhaps there'll be in other places in Africa as well. Now, one of the things I like about them, frankly, is the membership. They are smart, they are committed, they are very talented. Here's one of the cool things about them. Let's say you're a US firm, and I'll use myself as an example. I'm currently a solo practitioner. I've run larger firms, I've owned larger firms. At this stage, I'm a solo practitioner. I sometimes need help. So, for example, I have a client in Oklahoma that's trying to hire someone now. I reach out to, I network with, I develop relationships with other IT recruiters in this network, and I'll get to the fields that they cover in just a second. But I reach out to other member firms and individual recruiters of those firms, and I enlist some support. Now, they don't always help. I want to be clear about that, but often they do. So I'm able to get someone referred to me by an affiliate who has screened this individual, provides them to me. I run the deal. I've got someone pending. He's been through 3 interviews. I expect to get an offer next week. Now, it's not always that easy, just like anything in our business isn't always that easy. But here's another scenario. You have an applicant. They've got a central database. You can upload it there. You can develop relationships with people who you can submit it to or forward it to. You can market this person to others within the network. I have someone who contacted me yesterday who had seen a resume I had up on the central database of resumes, and spoke with them, asked for a current resume from me, kept me informed, and is keeping me informed every step along the way. Again, lo and behold, I have an interview for someone I had nothing for. I had recruited him for a startup in California. It didn't quite work. I put it up on the system. Lo and behold, I probably will have an interview here, and we'll see how it goes. Now, here's another avenue for you. You work in one field. Your client says, do you do anything in whatever it is? Suddenly you have support for these jobs. So, for example, a woman came to me at this conference today. She really places people in manufacturing. By the way, NPA Worldwide has members in IT, manufacturing, sales and marketing, accounting and finance, banking, HR, healthcare. There's a whole host of different industries that members do recruiting for in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Asia, including South Korea, Japan, China, um, Europe, Middle East, Africa, Latin America. So what you're able to do is make your clients aware, I may be a boutique, but I have the backup behind me of a big agency. So, for example, one of the people who was there today spoke about a client of his who gave him requirements in Europe. And he's working with member firms in Europe to fill these positions. And he's getting great support. He started to do placements in a part of the world he couldn't have served from New York. And suddenly, he's looking like a hero to his client. Great story I heard at my first conference was one about a placement that was done by a US-centric recruiter and a South Korean recruiter. A client came to the American recruiter and said, "Can you help me with a position in South Korea?" The guy said, "I'll try." He said, and the client said, "Korn Ferry struck out on this search. Can you help us?" The US member calls the South Korean member, who says, "Yeah, it's a tough place to recruit for, but I'd like to try." Lo and behold, they filled 2 positions in South Korea. He's able to do better than Korn Ferry and collect some very substantial fees on the deal. At the end of the day, what you're able to do is provide better service to applicants. You're able to provide better service to your clients. And the cost is not particularly expensive. Now, if you do no placements whatsoever for an entire year, you'll be paying $195 per month for 12 months, or less than $2,400. If you do a placement, headquarters, NPA Worldwide, gets 5% of the placement, and you and the other firm get 47.5%. So there are people there who make a living by importing resumes into their firm, exporting them to other firms, or doing both. I happen to be someone who does both. It's a great avenue to take your boutique agency or your solo agency and get some horsepower and some oomph behind you and make some more money. So, for example, in this one situation I have in Oklahoma, I hope to be splitting a fee with someone. The gross number would be $22,000. 5% of that would be, I apologize if my math is off, $1,100. $1,100 from 22,000. So he and I would be sharing more than $20,000 on this fee for him referring someone to me who I wasn't able to find on my own, and not bad. Not bad at all. So if you're interested in exploring it further, number one, visit the website, npaworldwide.com. Then I want to suggest, if you're interested, email me at the Big Game Hunter. Actually, I'll just use my office address. Agency. Drop a note to me with who they should contact. Name, email address, phone number. I'll submit it to them, and they'll reach out to you within a day or two and have a conversation with you. So again, NPA Worldwide is the network of recruiting firms, and if you're interested, email me at jeffoaltman@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the word boutique firm or words boutique firm. So I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. I also want to suggest visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I currently have a tab that says American Headhunter there, but I'm moving that to the blog area with all my other content for hiring managers and job hunters. So if you want to look at my videos about job search, about hiring, and about being more effective as a recruiter, visit the blog if you don't see the American Headhunter tab on the top. I also want to mention, if you have a question about job search or about a potential deal that you're working on or a situation, schedule some time with me through my website. You'll see a tab that says Recruiter Coaching. Be happy to help you. We'll schedule 30 minutes of time. It's a flat rate, and I hope to be able to help you do more business. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you have a great day.